Hi, I'm Ronny from Bowbridge, and we do content security for enterprise applications, and today I just want to show you the main core features of our app. Here you can see an Salesforce Experience Cloud website, which is available to external users like suppliers or external customers, and they can enter this form. Let's do this. I'm going to add two links. For the first one is Google, which is a clean URL, and the second one is a phishing link. I'm also going to add a file, and I'm choosing a Word file with macros, which can execute code. Let's submit it. As you can see, there was an error creating the case because a file wasn't attached. Let's have a look at the backend. The case got created. Let's open it. As you can see, we have 0 attachments because the file got removed due to potential security threats. On the right side, we can see the description and also that both links got replaced. This prevents attacks where an attacker first uploads a clean URL and then modifies the website at a later time. So upon clicking on this URL, we're going to scan it again. Let's click on one. And as you can see, this page was blocked and you can see some information about the scan. When opening the dashboard, you can see the blocked files and URLs. It shows you also some main KPI cards like total amount of scans, scans for files and URLs, and same for blocked files and URLs. It shows you also some diagrams like scan volume over time, blocked volume over time, and some more to understand your organization's scanning behavior and may also help you to find suspicious activities. The reporting tab just shows the logs about file scans, URL scans, and the audit trail. And the audit trail just shows information about configuration changes, license issues, or other information. Let's search for a user, the admin. And here you can see the main KPIs. You can see the file scan logs, URL scan logs, and the audit trail. Let's have a look into file scan logs. Here you can see the file name, the MIME type, the scan result. It was blocked due to active content. It was scanned on upload. We can also scan on download. The user that triggered the scan, you can see the IP address and the protection profile that was used for this scan. I'm going to explain protection profiles later. Also, let's have a look into URLs. You can also see it here. It was malicious. It is not safe for work. It has a security and productivity score of 10. I'm going to explain this later too. And then we can also see more information like source object, source field, and same IP address and protection profile. When opening the general settings, you can see the protection profiles. Imagine this. You would like to allow the developers to be able to upload Word with a macro file, but for the default user, you would like to block it. Now you can use protection profiles. Let's create a developer profile and map it to the Salesforce profile System Administrator and Analytics Cloud Security user. Now we can have different scan settings for the developer profile. The file scan settings offer a lot of configurations, which you can see here. Let's first switch the protection profile back to developer. Then we would like to say that we also want to scan on download, and the action on thread should be just allow and notify. Then we can save it. Here you can see a lot of advanced configurations like block encrypted files, block active content, enable MIME type checks, or you can change the allow list for specific files and a lot more. And now we would like to change the setting that the developer is also able to upload Word with macro files. So let's do it and go to active content configuration. And here we can go down to Microsoft Office with macros, and we would like to allow it. Now a developer is able to upload Word with a macro file into Salesforce. Let's also have a quick look into URL scan settings. So we have also the option to change the protection profile. We can change the action on thread. We have block categories. For example, we want to block all gambling and gaming categories, or we can just use these thresholds. So what's the difference between security and productivity threshold? Security threshold is for websites that are malicious, that want to steal your login data or do some other malicious activities. And productivity threshold is for websites that are not really malicious, but they decrease the productivity and distract you from work, like gaming or casino websites. You have also a white and black list. And furthermore, you can also change the objects that you want to scan. You can also add your custom objects, and for every object you can change the fields that you want to scan. For example, I can say that I don't want to scan the description, and I could also turn off the click protection, which I wouldn't recommend to do because it prevents time-based attacks, and click protection just replaces every URL with a safe redirect link, so we're going to scan the URL again when clicking on it. So that's it for the product. If you have any questions or feature requests, you can just write us and we can take a look into it.